electrolysis of copper chloride. An electric current can cause a chemical reaction in a solution. This process is called electrolysis. Electrolysis is a process where an electric current is used to break down an ionic compound into simpler substances. We can demonstrate this in a lab. You need 2 teaspoons of copper chloride crystals, water, a beaker, graphite rods, a holder for the rods, conducting wires with clips, a 9 volts battery. Dissolve the copper chloride crystals in about 200 milliliters of water in a beaker. Place the graphite rods in the holder. Let the holder rest on top of the beaker. The rods must not touch each other or the sides of the beaker. Use the conducting wires to connect the rods to the battery. After a while, bubbles start forming at the graphite rod that is connected to the positive terminal of the battery. The gas has a sharp, pungent smell. It is chlorine gas. Do not inhale chlorine gas as it is poisonous. A reddish-brown layer coats the lower end of the other rod. The layer is copper. Copper chloride is decomposed into the elements copper and chlorine. Let's understand what happened. When you dissolve copper chloride in water, the copper chloride separates into copper ions and chloride ions in solution. These ions are electrically charged. The copper ions are positively charged and the chloride ions are negatively charged. Therefore, the solution can conduct electricity. When the circuit is closed, electrons flow from the negative terminal of the battery to the graphite rod that is connected to it. There is an excess of electrons at this rod, called the negative electrode or cathode. From the other rod, electrons flow towards the positive terminal of the battery. There is a shortage of electrons at this rod, called the positive electrode or anode. Inside the solution, the copper and the chloride ions move to 2 different electrodes. The positively charged copper ions are attracted to the negative electrode, and the negatively charged chloride ions are attracted to the positive electrode. The positively charged copper ions combine with the excess electrons at the negative electrode, and the copper atoms are deposited at the negative electrode. The negatively charged chloride ions release electrons at the positive electrode to give chlorine atoms, which form chlorine molecules. These chlorine molecules are released as a gas at the positive electrode. This process is called electrolysis.
Need more help? Subscribe to our channel. Can't wait that long? Ask Maskit to help you. Anytime, anywhere.